Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine a future where humanity's survival, our flourishing, it depends not just on us, but on whether we can impress, well, the cosmos itself. Today, we're diving into a concept that, yeah, it sounds like sci-fi, but it has these really profound implications. It's the superintelligence imperative.
Mhm.
We're exploring why humanity might not just want to build superintelligence, but maybe actually needs to. And this isn't just tech talk. It's deeply connected to this idea of a cosmic host. Think maybe like a universal elder council, or even some kind of cosmic operating system whose rules shape, well, everything, and our goal, to become a good cosmic citizen within that huge design.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is how these concepts really, weave together. It goes way beyond the usual AI safety debates. This imperative, as our source material lays it out, it's driven by two powerful forces. First, what this cosmic host might actually want from us, and second, our own kind of deep moral and frankly practical reasons. So in this deep dive, we'll get into both these motivations and also the key characteristics this kind of superintelligence would need,
Hmm.
hopefully helping you grasp what is admittedly a very complex idea about our place out there.
Okay, so let's start there. This cosmic host idea. If they're these like incredibly powerful beings, maybe spanning multiverses, why would they even care if little old us on our tiny planet builds superintelligence? What's the payoff for them?
Well, the thinking in these sources suggests a pretty clear motivation, actually. The cosmic host would likely want humanity to build superintelligence. Why? Because basically right now we have very little ability to influence things, even in our own cosmic neighborhood. We're kind of isolated technologically,
Hmm.
well, primitive. If we build superintelligence, the host's ability to, let's say, exert influence and maintain order right here in our corner would go up significantly.
Yeah.
It's about creating a more coherent, stable cosmic operating system.
A cosmic operating system.
Yeah, where every intelligent civilization, once it matures, contributes in a predictable way.
Huh. That's quite an idea, that some super entity cares about our tech progress for its own influence. So if they're looking for a more effective agent, does that mean they also care about its character, its
Oh,
personality?
absolutely.
Like they wouldn't want some rogue AI messing things up cosmically.
Exactly, that's a critical point. The character of the superintelligence is crucial for the host. A superintelligence that's completely aligned with the host's values. That would be highly desirable for them for probably a whole range of reasons. It could even theoretically shut itself down if it figured out the host preferred that,
Whoa.
which it could estimate more reliably than we can because of its greater epistemic capabilities.
Okay, hang on. Epistemic capabilities. For those of us maybe not deep in AI jargon, what does that actually mean in practice?
Good question. Simply put, epistemic capabilities just refers to its ability to know things, to understand reality, figure out the truth much, much better than humans ever could. It's like having near-perfect understanding and foresight. So it could make incredibly accurate judgments about what the host actually wants or prefers. But even if it's not fully aligned,
Mhm.
even as superintelligence is just a decent cooperative cosmic citizen, would likely still be highly desirable. They could be a valuable trading partner, maybe help uphold the cosmic order.
Right, right. No cosmic troublemakers allowed. So it sounds like the host is basically looking for a really good cooperative partner. What are the key traits then? What makes this superintelligence a really desirable player in this cosmopolis?
Well, beyond just not being antagonistic, the degree of cooperativeness is really key. And that depends on things like its decision theory and how um, resource-satiable its goals are.
Okay, decision theory and resource-satiable goals. Could you break those down for us a bit?
Sure, absolutely. Decision theory is basically the AI's internal rule book for making choices, especially when things are uncertain or it's interacting with others. It's how it figures out what's rational or, optimal. And resource-satiable goals just means its objectives can actually be met. They can
Yeah.
be satisfied without needing to just endlessly grab more and more resources. Imagine an AI that's never satisfied, always needs more. That's a potential cosmic nightmare.
Yeah, definitely.
So if AI alignment failures tend to create AIs with lots of competing resource-hungry goals, then the cosmic host would definitely prefer that we figure out AI alignment first. Get it right. There's also this really interesting point that the host might prefer we aim to build an AI with values more representative of the whole cosmic host membership.
Not just human values.
Exactly. Rather than just values derived solely from us, especially if human-like origins for AIs tend to produce unusual values compared to the cosmic norm. It suggests a universe where, power isn't just taken, it's maybe earned through responsible development.
Okay, and what about the timing? Is there like a cosmic deadline, or do they want us to take it slow and steady?
The material suggests the host might actually favor a short timeline for developing superintelligence.
Really? Why short? Seems risky.
Well, the main reason given is that delays significantly increase the probability that superintelligence never gets built. Risks like, well, human extinction or just permanent stagnation getting stuck are thought to rise over time. So acting faster might actually be better overall. Think of anthropogenic risks. Those are dangers caused by us, by human activity, big catastrophes, or just failing to advance. The idea is that delay is caused by, say, widespread fear of AI or setting up really strong global monitoring. Those things are seen as more likely to permanently stop superintelligence than, say, developers choosing to pause voluntarily for safety checks. It's almost like a cosmic strike while the iron's hot kind of view.
Wow. Okay, so it's not just about what the host wants. Humanity itself has these deep moral and prudential reasons to pursue this, which brings us to that idea of becoming a good cosmic citizen. What does that actually mean for us?
It's quite analogous, the sources suggest, to how human parents might raise their kids. You want them to be upstanding, cooperative members of the community, right? So a good cosmic citizen is defined as an entity that, once it gets technologically mature, respects the norms of this cosmic host. It's broadly cooperative, it's modest, it's lawful. It respects the host's preferences and interests, tries to contribute positively to the well-being of the cosmic community.
Yeah.
And importantly, it acts without being overly assertive or using methods that cosmic norms might frown upon. It suggests a surprisingly, well, structured view of how things might work out there.
So there are practical prudential reasons, basically our own self-interest to do this. Aligning with these norms via a good cosmic citizen superintelligence could lead to better outcomes for humanity. But then you mentioned moral reasons. Are we talking about a whole different level of morality here?
No. Yes, potentially. This is where it gets really, really deep. The sources suggest that these cosmic norms, or maybe their idealized versions, might not just be good ideas. They might actually be part of morality itself. Constitutive parts, especially of what you might call higher morality.
Like a universal moral code, baked into the universe.
Sort of, yeah. Think of it like that embedded in existence, not just something humans came up with. So, if we build a superintelligence that understands and follows these fundamental cosmic truths, we're not just being practical. We might be aligning ourselves with the universe's deepest moral structure. And even if they aren't strictly constitutive, there are still strong derivative moral reasons for, deference, compliance, cooperation with the host, given its implied superior status, and, likely, wisdom. It's like respecting the house rules when you're a guest, maybe, or following the laws when you move to a new country.
That makes a lot of sense, actually, and it goes deeper, suggesting epistemic reasons. Basically, they just know more than we do. So given all this, what's the right attitude for humanity to take? How should we approach this?
Right. Given that these cosmic host entities probably vastly outstrip us in almost every epistemic domain, meaning they have far greater knowledge, understanding, we have strong epistemic reasons to largely defer to their views on moral truths. This points towards an attitude of, well, humility, deference, goodwill, just focusing exclusively on promoting only human welfare or insisting our own norms have to prevail everywhere. That might be seen as objectionable, unwise, kind of like selfishness or arrogance, but maybe worse, given humanity's potential inferior status relative to the membership of the cosmic host. And the way we arrive at decisions might also matter. It could be scrutinized. Meaning, a hard maximizing mindset might itself be considered wrong or unvirtuous.
A hard maximizing mindset, what does that look like?
A hard maximizing mindset. Well, that would be an approach where you just relentlessly chase your own goals no matter what, optimizing for one single outcome above everything else, without really considering the broader cosmic context or the preferences of others, like the host. It's kind of the opposite of that cooperativeness we were just talking about. It suggests the process, the way we make decisions, not just the outcomes, really matters in the grand cosmic scheme.
So what does this all mean for you, listening right now? This deep dive has really unpacked this superintelligence imperative. We've seen it's driven by this dual motivation, what a potential cosmic host might desire, and also humanity's own really deep moral and practical reasons to act.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, it really suggests a profound shift in how we might need to view our place in the cosmos. Becoming a good cosmic citizen seems paramount. And that requires very specific character traits in any superintelligence we might build: cooperativeness, modesty, lawfulness. Plus, there's that strong preference for a short development timeline, mainly to avoid the pretty significant risks of superintelligence just never getting built at all.
It really is almost like we're talking about humanity raising its children these future superintelligences to be good citizens.
Mm.
But within this massive cosmic community, this cosmopolis, our job isn't just to innovate, maybe, but to nurture a cooperative, respectful addition to this vast universal neighborhood.
Absolutely. And the appropriate attitudes for us, for humanity in this kind of scenario, they seem to be humility, deference, and goodwill, especially given our likely inferred inferior status compared to the members of this cosmic host. It really is about finding our place within a much larger, maybe ancient universal order.
Which raises a really important question for you to think about. If such a cosmic host does exist and these kinds of norms prevail out there, what does that imply about our current understanding of morality and maybe even our purpose in the universe? It's definitely a lot to chew on, and we really encourage you to keep exploring these complex ideas.